Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here with a demonstration on how to operate the Rediclean by Spring. It is for CPAP masks, hoses, and accessories. I'm just going to run you through on how I operate this machine, what it takes to use this machine, guys. It's very simple, so just stick with me as we go over how to use this Rediclean by Spring. This unit cost me about $380 at the time that I purchased it. I've had it now for about 7 months. I love it, guys. It comes with little packets of detergent, essentially. It's like an acid to clean your equipment with. I run out of those because how often I use it. I do see sellers online that do offer a pack for about $25 for maybe 3 packs. I find out that, guys, I don't need the packs. What I use and what I have used before I even purchased this machine was actually just some scent-free, dye-free detergent. I put a drop of that inside the machine, guys. And here is the machine. You got your lid, your basket. Inside, you have a display right here, guys. After you remove the lid, you remove the top. And inside, you'll find this right here. This is you're going to wrap your hose around. Inside the machine, you see that long nozzle right in the middle? Right here. This is where you're going to place the end of your hose once you twirl it around that metal frame I just showed you. These little jets, right, because this is a large jet, so these little jets around here are for just the other pieces of your equipment that you're going to want to get cleaned, okay? This is going to force water all the way through your hose, okay, and then it will drain out to clean the inside of your hose. I just put a drop of detergent, which I'll show you, in the corner, and as this fills up with water, that detergent gets all mixed in, gets agitated, and eventually will start to clean your items. So guys, right here I have my hose, I have my mask, I have the harness for the mask. I'm gonna take that apart and I'm gonna show you exactly how I use this machine. So I'm just gonna disassemble this by just taking off the Velcro off of each piece. Okay, and I have the memory foam full cover nose and mouth mask. So because my skin gets really irritated using just the silicone, so the doctor's office, my sleep study provided me with this mask that has this memory foam piece on the pillow that does help the irritation of my skin. So now, guys, I just disassembled my harness. That will go on top of this basket, guys, okay? So I would disconnect my mask from my hose, guys, simply as that. You know, pushing both those tabs to release that mask. I slobber, that's gross, yes. So the inside of my mask is a bit soiled. It's nighttime, guys, so I'm going to be going to bed shortly, and so which means I will not be wearing this mask. I have others while this one is getting clean. I removed this, just dropped that, guys. It really needs to get clean. So I just dropped the mask on the floor, but I have the cover that comes off the front of your mask that the hose connects to. And let me just go ahead and pick this up. And then I will place my mask. Actually, I'm going to place it inside the basket. Let me show you how I wrap the hose around this piece and what you need to do, guys, okay? So let me go ahead and get that hose started to get wrapped for you. And I'm doing this by myself, guys, so bear with me as usual, right? It's either me or my engineer, and it's kind of late right now, so I'm not going to bother him. So hopefully I'm in frame. How you doing? So I'm gonna take my hose. I'm gonna first take this piece off, okay, that connects to your hose, to your mask, excuse me. This piece you don't want to go in first. This needs to be last. This is gonna be your drain, okay? You see how it has that little button inside there? That's gonna stop you from inserting it onto the nozzle inside. So you wanna do the other side, and this is a climate control hose, guys. So not every hose is gonna look like this or need this. But you're going to insert the one that goes into the machine. You're going to insert that into the barrel first, guys. Let me show you how that's done. So you're going to put this in there like this, okay? I'm just trying to back up, make sure I stay in focus here. And once you have some slack on the inside, you'll then start to wrap it around very easily, guys. So once the first rung is taken up, you move to the second, and it's going to create a spiral for draining purposes, guys. So you're going to just keep wrapping that around. The slack is still in the middle. And then there you go. This is how it's going to look. Remember that slack that we have in the middle? It's going to stay just like this. Okay? We're going to take this and we're going to insert it into the machine. Let me show you how to do that. Okay? Let me get, in focus here. So, remember that middle nozzle we talked about? That's where that slack is going to go. Right over top of that. If you were to use this end for people who have climate control tubes, it wouldn't go on there as snugly as it goes. And it goes all the way down. Because remember, that's a jet. I'm going to put my mask in the tray. I'm going to take this piece right here and put it on one of these smaller 4 jets down there, okay? And trust me, there'll be plenty of spray that goes along with this. So now that's right over top of the jet, and all that soapy water is going to get in there. At this point, before I place my basket on and to put my accessories on, I'm going to take this soap, and you do not need a lot, guys. That right there is enough. Okay, you see that at the bottom? That's enough. Too soapy, you'll have to do an extra rinse if you leave it too soapy. If that's what you want to do, that's what you can do. So my basket's on, my mask face down, so obviously the water can get in there. My accessories like this, straight on, and even my harness, and everything will get wet, guys. Trust and believe. Okay, everything's going to get that soap. Everything's going to do it. This, because of the materials made of, isn't going to be dry right away. Okay, so you'll have to wring it out, and even your hose. Once the cleaning process is over, take your hose out. Be careful because a lot of steam's going to come out because it's hot water, and you're going to unwind it, probably over a bathtub or a sink, just to drain the excess water that will be inside your hose out, okay, to let it dry properly. And that can take some time. I know I've seen videos where people are using hair dryers or blow dryers to force the water out for, faster cleaning. Okay, also on this machine, you have a drain hose right here. I'm just knocking everything down, guys. It comes with 2 little suction cups, and that's just going to help the water drain right into your sink, guys. So you're all going to need a sink or a tub, like a bucket maybe, to where you're going to be using this at, guys. Okay? And that's where your water is going to drain when this empties. On the back of this Rediclean spring machine, you got your water reservoir. Take the lid off. Regular water, guys, doesn't have to be hot because it heats up itself. And guys, you're going to fill this right to that max fill line, or minimum fill line, max fill line. I just use regular water. The first time I did this, I did use distilled water because I didn't feel like that I was going to have to use, do a desalination where you have because you got hard water, the jets and stuff can get clogged up from repeated use. I don't believe I have that problem because we have a filtration system on our house. It gives us pretty good quality water. So if you have hard water, you may want to just go ahead and use some distilled water so you don't have to do that descaling process. But some people use vinegar and things of that nature. So this shape allows it to fit right back onto the back of your machine, right back there, guys. So you'll hear it bubble once you know it seats down. Okay. There it goes. All right, guys. It is plugged in, 3-prong outlet. And we're just going to go ahead and get this set up for you guys. So let me back up here. Power. Maybe it has power already. There we go. Kind of a hard press there. I'm going to put it on. There's a few settings. There's hose rapid, which is a faster clean. I think it cleans like 15 minutes because right now it's on 29. So it's a 19 minutes if you have it on just hose rapid. That's for the whole clean. I like the hose deep option, okay? And then over here you have storage and steam. Once I hit play, because if I try to do it now, it takes it off of the deep and the hose setting. So I'm gonna click deep, clean, hit play. Now go over here, hit steam, and take it off of storage. 29 minutes. You hear it working? It's taking the water out of the reservoir. As you can see, that 2.5 liter minimal max fill line. See, it's taking the water. Now, in a second, you'll see the water start to spray. And we're just going to sit here and let it work for a second. See, it's really using that water, guys. And I'm doing this at night just because I took a long nap, guys, with my mask on, and I was just like, it's time to clean it. I told you guys. I told you it's going to get everything. People's like, how is it going to possibly get? Look at it. There it goes in the mirror. It has really powerful jets, guys. It's going to get all that clean for me. And that steam action is just going to add another layer of clean with that sanitizing, that hot steam getting to it. And it's just going to sit there in that steam and work. See, I told you guys, just a little bit of soap goes a long way. You see it going through the hose? Let me see if I can get you going through the hose, because there's a lot going on here. You see how the hose is white now? Now water, that soapy water is being forced through there to clean all that stuff out. And you need to clean your machine regularly. You can get very sick if you're not changing the filter on the back of your CPAP machine, and you're also not cleaning your mask and hose. It can create a lot of problems for you for breathing in your lungs and throat and mouth. So you have to get this stuff clean. And like I said, you just get you a soap that doesn't have any dyes or any scents. It's clear. I use palm olive, pure plus clean, and it's safe choice. You hear it's quiet. It's working, guys, but it's so quiet. You can see my mask and everything is getting really soapy and sudsy and just clean, guys. And we already a minute elapsed. I'm gonna let this go. I'll pull everything out. I have an extra harness, so I'll just wring this one out. I'll leave it air dry, and I'll take the hose out, unwrap it. I'll lay it over something tall so it can just drain naturally. I have all extra parts, of course, and this is how you operate the, what is it, guys? Rediclean by C-Spring. You can go right to the website, order you one of these if you find that cleaning your CPAP equipment is a hassle, and maybe you just want to set everything inside and set it and forget it. And we're down to 27 minutes. It does rinse. You don't have to do any of that. It'll rinse everything with the water that's left in the reservoir. You see it used about a quarter of it. And that's how you operate this machine, guys. Thanks for watching my channel. If you like it, please like, share, subscribe. I don't create content often, but everything that I do, do a review on, it's not a sponsor. I have no sponsors. I'm a very small channel with just a few subscribers. And there goes my nasal rinse. If you want to, know about that, you want to get your sinuses rinsed because you have chronic sinus issues. Maybe you wake up and you got that nasal drip and now you got a sore throat. Also, I got a teeth whitener. Yeah, guys. I have a toothbrush over there that has something like 35,000 bristles on it. And it vibrates, it oscillates very fastly to give you a good clean. I have a toothpick water spray right there. And I just try to do reviews. I try to keep y'all healthy, guys. I'm gonna update y'all on my Manjaro stick. Remember I did that review a while back, and let you see what has happened. Remember I was on the 5 units, they moved me up to 7. I was 336 pounds 6 months ago. I am 269 pounds. No adverse effects, like people side effects, crazy side effects with people saying they get sick, they have, they have digestion issues, or they're vomiting. I had none of that. I've been on it for about 6 months. Ozempic did not work for me. I actually gained weight. I was a diabetic when I first started taking it. It controlled my insulin for my situation. My insulin levels are now in the good range. I no longer take insulin other than this injection from Manjaro once a month. I haven't taken the 7 unit yet. I'm getting that on tomorrow, which is Monday, and because I'm recording this on a Sunday night. But on the 5, I've lost a lot of weight, guys. I went from 336 to 269. I look great, guys. So when I start the 7, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna show y'all again how to use that injection pen from Mounjaro. I could be mispronouncing it, Mounjaro, and just let y'all know what that looks like, okay? All right, y'all. Like I said, if you like what you've seen today, and if I did a great job, just give me a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe. You got any questions on anything that I've done a review on, I'll try to get to them, because some of my reviews, I don't show you how to actually use them. I just tell you what my thought is. This is still going, you know, nice and sudsy inside. We're down to 25 minutes. Everything's getting nice and clean. So again, guys, give me a thumbs up if you like my content. I'll talk to y'all later with another review.